Yo, what's up, guys? So in the last video, we did get our first loss of the series, and the servers were pretty bad. I am trying to record this the day after we recorded the last one to see if the servers are better today. If not, then yeah, we're gonna have to take a little break until they fix that. But I don't have many days left, so I have to do this as quick as I can because it ends on March 6th. That's not a lot of time from this point on. We got about a week left to do this, so a lot of games to play in a week. Let's get into the queue. Hopefully the servers are good. We're into the 1500s, getting close to GC2. GC2 is 1574, so we're about 3 or 4 wins away from that. So let's get into it. See if we can get some dubs. Let's see how it goes. All right, we got Keegan on our team against Sprinkle and B-Dog Nation. So we know mechanics have definitely ramped up. Cheating looks better. People are actually cheating at the right times. Keegan, really well played. Super consistent stuff out of Keegan there. I'm not gonna lie, that was really good. The cheat was super good. Takes his time, stays grounded, jumps, flips into a perfect timing. So you're seeing the mechanics, definitely a huge increase. Getting close to Grand Champ 2 now. Take my time on the wall here. Nice. Wasn't too crazy. I didn't want to go for like some super crazy air dribble. I wanted to see if just like a little kind of just pre-flip shot with an extra touch, an extra second touch would get by him. I'm trying to ramp up the mechanics a bit, but I don't want to go too crazy. But getting into GC2s and 3s, I think I'm going to have to start doing pretty normal mechanics and just try to show you guys the position in which to use them. But it's definitely hard to have a good balance here. I'm just trying to focus on positioning. Teammates going. Should be the first one to go here, so I'll play the flick. Did a good job. He just baited it. Always try to position so you're ready for your teammate to get beat in a situation like that. Nice little set of saves there. Teammate will be up next. It's fine if he's beat. I'm just gonna wait because he's a little bit closer than I am. I'm gonna wait for his next touch, and again, once his flip is gone, most of the danger is gone. We didn't have a flip there. It was kind of just a basic air dribble, and it was really well controlled though, considering. Let's see, he goes for another air dribble, takes up the wall. Musty, oh. But again, back wall is your best friend, really is. So get a mid pass. Saw Keegan pushing up. That was good positioning from him. He's staying really grounded, he's not flipping too much, which is a really good trait to have. So I'm last back for a while here, my goal is to stall. The ball's on the ground, which means it's kind of our green light to chow. The ball's on the floor, that usually means their threat is close to none. Take my time here, let the bounce do some work for me. Play it over both of them. It's not going to be in. It's going to bounce well for us though, I think. If I take just a decent little double tap at that. Wanted to take a soft shot, see if it'd go in, but I ended up missing. It's fine. Again, just positioning for my teammate to get beat. You don't want to always do that, but if it appears like the opponent's closer, and that's usually a pretty good idea to pre-position for the beat. Take some, ooh, I was gonna take some pads. Teammate is also in that position, it's fine. Gotta be careful. Sprinkle RL's got the musties on him. Definitely see a huge increase in consistency and like the way people are shooting, the way they're positioning, either dribbling up the wall or trying to create some awkward situations. Teammate's got that. I'm just gonna wait. I don't really want a full commit here, that's fine. I'm gonna go now. I can try to stay on the ball. Always try to get a touch that you can follow up. That's something you have to practice in free play. If you're going for a touch, try to make it one that you can follow up. You never really want to be just throwing the ball to your opponent. Think about if you were the opponent, what would you want you to do? I know it's confusing the way I worded that, but think about what you want the opponent to do when they have the ball. Don't do that. Don't just make a really easy touch you can deal with, right? Always try to make things difficult. Always try to make things awkward. So for here, I just hit it somewhere back wall. It's going to make their touch weird. Then go for a bump. It's going to make the situation awkward. But what he just did, just rolled it to my teammate. That's not what you want to do, right? It's not really what you're looking for. It gives up possession. You're not really adding any threat. So you want to always try to be bringing some form of threat. It's a little high, nothing too extreme. Just a little flip reset. Nothing too extreme. I wasn't going for like the perfect flick or anything, but you know, something around the opponent. Slightly pushed it to the left around him. Pretty good game so far. And I'm doing a little safe cheat, that way I can react to the best and worst case. He's already up. I'm going to stay back wall here, because if he gets a shot, he has to get really above that ball, or else I'm going to be able to save it pretty easily. And getting really above the ball is going to be pretty obvious where the shot's going. from there. So back wall really is your best friend, and if you take it low like this, again, if it's on the ground, that is your green light to challenge. As long as it's not on their car. If it's on their car, you should be shadowing still, but if it's on the ground like that, just rolling forward, that really is your green light to challenge. Just wait here. Teammate might get beat, and I want to be ready for that. Okay. So again, take control. It's fine. If I get bumped off, let my teammate go. I'm not going to boost anymore. Gotta be ready to go for this. Good touch forward. I'll try to go middle to help him out. He missed, but that's fine. I should be back in time unless he shot super quick. Teammate got a really good dem out. Getting up into the SSLs, like playing like really low SSLs or playing really high GC3s is going to be super tough, I think. I think it's going to be really random in terms of the gameplay. Interesting to see. Let's try to take a shot here. Something that's like weakish. I'm going to up the consistency a lot when I get into GC3 in terms of how I want to shoot. I'm just going to take like a chip shot and see how he deals with something weird. Yeah, they're getting like a soft touch to control. You see the difference? Like, there's no panic. Soft touch to control. They already understand that controlling is valuable. He's going for a shot. Not a good shot, but it's fine. Again, I'm just waiting. Play the beat on this guy. Go for the bump. Take this back corner. The back corners are really valuable to take control of, especially in 1v1. But like for me, I would give up the ball just to take that boost, because that means both of them have 0. And you see how that kind of makes him panic. He messed up and took it away from his teammate, but making it so both of them have 0 is almost better than just rolling it toward their net and giving one player full boost there. Yeah, good first game for today. The server looked good. I think the ping's looking good, 28. Let's hope it keeps up that way. Let's get into the next one and see how it goes. All right. Getting more into... Wait, I have a... What am I on? Keegan again, same player. I'm gonna hit off the wall to myself. Take a shot, see how they deal with it. Really good save. Mechanics definitely ramping up. You're seeing soft touch to himself from Keegan into a back wall touch. It's really good. I could probably ramp up quite a bit from what I'm doing based on what I'm seeing. I probably will try to, but I don't want to do too much. Just take good challenges. Teammate should be up next. I'll try to play off whatever happens. Really good challenge, and I'm in a good position to deal with that. It's becoming closer to what SSL looks like. Obviously not quite there at all, but much closer in a sense of people understanding that controlling the ball is really important, and that what's the word? Just like spacing is really important with your teammate. Again, I'm not trying to do like perfect air rolls or anything like that yet, but I definitely want to start going in the air and trying to blend in as best I can. I'm not doing a very good job, to be honest, but it is difficult to break a lot of muscle memory. I'm trying my best. So soft touch to myself into beating one, and I'm gonna try to go for the bump. And look at that! Look at the challenge. I'm gonna try to play it middle though. Challenge is perfect from OD Chicken, so we're gonna get into that once we start seeing some more air dribbles. I made a mistake on that. I misread him a little bit. It's gonna be a goal probably. Yeah. That's not his fault. I shouldn't have went. There's no reason for me to go at all there. There's no threat. If I get beat or don't go, there's really no threat. My teammate's positioned back wall as well. It's pretty easy to deal with, but it's not his fault. Could have made a better play earlier on, but that's just a good example of how valuable back wall is in that position. Just gonna wait. Teammate tried to challenge. It's fine. I'm just gonna wait back wall. Save. Honestly, really well shot from them. Nice. Good play. Good job to control that. It's kind of the same thing I was talking about. You have space, try to control it, look for a flick. Look for something that keeps it close. That flick isn't something that goes flying to their back half. It just comes close enough to me where I can follow it up and still be threatening on the play. You want to always try to have some sort of threat going on. So I'm going to keep close on this. I'm going to try to pass the middle. Teammate should be coming in. That's fine. Keep my eye on my teammate there. Just waiting for the beat. Last back for a bit. I'm just going to go. That's a situation where going is not bad, because I don't want to be left in a 1v2 for too long. But to keep some threat here. Nice. So I'm threatening a few little things there. A little pop toward the net, and then I can flick it. I fake jump to 50. If you get the touch on that, it just 50s into me. And then if the last man back decides to go, I also have a 50 for my teammate. So either way, everything's kind of covered. Teammate should just jump. And jump is good. Nice. I'm going to wait for the pass across. Maybe a goal if he gets a good one. Wasn't quite able to be fast enough. I don't think he had any boost left. I'm just going to fake challenge. He dropped it off his car, and as soon as he dropped it off his car, threat is gone, and that's what you're looking for. You're trying to eliminate their threat, and you're trying to always be as threatening as possible. Let me take a shot that makes him jump here. Something that makes him awkward. A little bit over the net. It's fine. He didn't want to jump. That was smart of him. Like, recognize that it was over. Nice air dribble. Good save. You see the OG chicken defense coming strong there. Nice. We got the left mid. I'm just gonna fake, try to cover the left side here. Again, try to look at where the opponents are most likely to hit the ball next based on where their car is, right? If he's under the ball's probably gonna go up, right? If he's above the ball's probably gonna go down. You can always think about these things as you're playing. And something small and not a lot of people talk about, but it's very valuable to think about. I'm just gonna fake here. And you see that they're actively thinking about where I can hit the ball too, because they're getting faked. Now that we're getting to the rank that's actually fakeable. Because you see, I can hit it to the corner. I fake that I can hit it to the corner. He jumps to try to block that. And that gives me some space, right? That creates space for me. Alright, good second game. Let's get into the final game of the video. And then in the next video, if we win all the games, we should get into GC2. So we're getting up there. We're getting up there. SSL is 1875. We're about 300-ish points away from that. So getting about 15 a game won't take too long. We're winning most of the games. You have to win most of them. Alright. Yeah, we're getting up there. Class on their team is almost GC2. So we're gonna get a taste of what the GC2s look like. Teammate with a decent touch. Gonna get a touch that goes high. And something that's awkward. Teammate gets a follow. Tries to double. Good try. I'm last back for a little bit here. I'm gonna try to line up a good touch. Look for where the opponent is on my right. I know what to dodge bumps wise. Tried to block. He ended up trying to block me as well. Led to both of us missing. For 50. Just gonna drive into that, yeah. And try to trap the ball here. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Just want to see if I can stay on this. See if they back off. They do. So they're already respecting. They're respecting dribbles more. They're positioning in a way that's like kind of closing down space. It really does feel like and you just missed. Feels like a really inconsistent SSL lobby. Like, if you're playing really low SSLs, you could make me believe that this was that. Except they're missing shots a little too much. Like 2 of those shots would have been scored. That's consistency that's a little bit better in higher ranks. But definitely you're seeing a huge increase in consistency from everybody in terms of positioning, in terms of their decision making, what they're doing. Honestly, pretty impressive. Take a high touch here, see what he does. Gets up quick, fast here. Follow up, that's not the greatest because he doesn't keep control, so that's a little bit of a problem there. I keep control, get a back wall touch. Maybe gets a touch there. Nice. So I'm really just trying to emphasize how important it is to keep control now once we're in this rank. So keep control and take good challenges. And those 2 things are going to help you a lot. But you have to have a pretty good basis of ground control. Everyone in this rank has that. But I don't think they use the idea of how valuable control is as well as they could. Or is why I'm booming that away is just to make my teammate have the ability to chase it down and I can follow it up myself. I'll try to bump on the way out there. He's gonna have to throw this away to help his teammate. Good job for my teammate. They actually stayed on that really well. Okay, I'll try to stall. My teammate just died, so touch to the corner is almost always safe. Unless you're playing 3v3, then it can be risky at some points, but for the most part, the corner touch is what you should be looking for if your teammate is not with you. Good job. That's just good positioning, good boost management. That's alright. That was a pretty quick one. Okay, you know, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Why not? Flying through these ones. I like that. We need to. We don't have much time left in the series. I want to take my time. I actually was planning on throwing in some losses on purpose. Getting into the GCs. That way I'm stuck here a little bit longer. That way you guys can see more of the small tendencies I think you should change to help your gameplay. But I don't really have time to do that because we only have a few more days left to get to SSL. So that one loss did make us get stuck a little longer though. So thank you to the Epic servers for that. Let's try to get a flick mid. But I'm really gonna emphasize how important this controlling is. And it still stays important getting into the SSLs, but it becomes more aerial based at that point. Insta Child's last man back, I don't like that from class, and that's the GC2 player. So taking yourself out of the game, there's a lot of risk in that. Making your teammate have to be in a 1v2 for a little bit, right? You should be taking that challenge a little bit slower. From last man back here, I'm going to take a fake first. I want to try to get a clean possession. So he just threw it away basically. Now I can go, and that's my clean possession. Try to pass. He's going last man back instantly again. So that's his flaw that I'm seeing so far. Teammate's going for air dribble, tries to get a flip reset, doesn't get it, goes for the air dribble. Nice, good shot. And look at that. What did he do? What was the whole basis of this play? Just keeping it close, controlling. He messed up the flip reset, but still gets another air dribble instantly started. That's pretty good mechanics for the most part. Slight mistake, but for the most part, close to perfect in terms of just the idea of controlling there. So I'm not gonna throw this away. Let's control. Now we have some options. I can pass left. My teammate actually, he gave me the option to pass to him, and then he just left. So it's my mistake for not paying more attention to where he was actually positioned by the time I was about to pass. Should have been just keeping my eyes locked on. I'm looking for the opponent here. Where is he? Gotta watch the bumps. That's something that will definitely ramp up, I think, getting into the higher GCs. Teammate's gonna cut for me, and then I'm gonna go. Make him get punished for moving up a little too close. Yeah. You're seeing the same kind of problem with both of them, honestly. Last man back here, you should realize the teammate just got demoed. No reason to creep up that close. You should be kind of shadowing. You should be stalling. You know the timer for respawn is about 3 seconds. I think it's 3.5 seconds, something like that. If that's the case, you should be stalling for your teammate every single time. Try to show you examples of what you can do to stall, but I would get good at just getting control in the air, control on the ground. Should be open for a bit. Teammate's not gonna be able to get there, that's fine. Look for the opponent, he's behind me. That's fine. So I'm last man back here, so this is where I'm gonna try to stall. I don't wanna full commit. He doesn't have much boost. I know he's not gonna go at this point, so I can just take a shot. That's me just keeping a track of his movement, how much boost he has. I know he's not gonna jump off the wall, get a really poor touch. If he jumps off this wall and gets a touch, he's not shooting it fast enough to do anything. And I would just get an even easier shot on net, just quicker than I got one there. It's good spacing, it's good stalling, I'm not diving into anything, and look at that, I get a free goal. Out of what was a one-on-one situation for me, I get a free goal. I'm gonna fake challenge the last man back again here, so I'm gonna try to force him to give me the ball. He did that. So I'm covering all of his like threatening angles that he could possibly use. I'm trying to cover those. If you guys have played, it's a big miss. It's all good though. Happens. A little too pushed up, right? Take a look. Yeah, just a little too pushed up, and he goes for it faster there. I could just wait on the ground. I'll let him go. No reason for me to rush this. And he insta child again. So that's really just his thing. It looks like. Play to the corner. My teammate with some space goes up the wall. One touch, tries to keep going. Good try. Played around him. Beat is huge here. Nice. It's a good play. Little triple tap for no reason. It feels so weird. I'm like, I really am trying to like dumb down my movement a lot, like a lot. In terms of how much I'm using arrow right as well to get like control touches. I'm trying not to go in the air that much. But you see how he's without fail going his last man back every single time. That is unusual. It's like super unusual for high ranks because most high ranks are playing the way I'm playing it, or they'll stall his last man. You're seeing an insta child of him every time. I think that's his biggest flaw, to be honest with you. Take this boost. He's gonna have nothing to work with. But take a good shot. I have time on that. There's no reason to rush the shot. Well played. All right, good set of games for today. But you see the tendencies that really showed themselves in the first 2-3 minutes of the game. I could tell he just full challenge, last man back, like a lot of risk being taken there. I don't think he realizes there's that much risk, but anyway, good games for today. Ended up at 1564, so we're about one game off of GC2. Not bad at all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have yourself a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is when you guys are watching this. Like, comment, subscribe, and see us all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.